Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Aaron Nix, the voice of All-Star Wrestling South for this magical show as we continue on at the sold-out Studio Theatre in Salisbury. And you want to talk about the word legend in our business, it gets thrown around very loosely. But in this man's case, and his opponent tonight, the word legend frankly just doesn't do it justice. British icon, James Mason. As technically sound as he is passionate about this business. For over 20 years, the preeminent favourite of all of British wrestling. A man who has quite literally toured the world and shown every single opponent what he is made of. James Mason truly personifies excellence in our sport. If there's one man who personifies that excellence, potentially even more than him, it's his opponent here tonight in this one-on-one matchup.
And let's bring out his competitor.
Yes, indeed. The All-Star Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. The man that the entire legend of All-Star is built around at this current moment. The man who personifies excellence. The man who personifies British wrestling better than anybody else. Joel Redman. For all the incredible athletes, the incredible trainees that we've seen at All-Star Wrestling South's debut show, its maiden show here at the Studio Theatre, sold out by the way in Salisbury. It is a homecoming for Salisbury's own Joel Redman. Even James Mason will have to secede the hometown luxuries to Joel Redman. It's pretty obvious who the man is here at All-Star Wrestling South tonight, and he's got the strap to prove it. Wherever this man goes, gold will follow. The absolute personification of excellence. The man who puts professional in professional wrestling, Joel Redman. Over to Michelle and Dan for the official announcements.
To my right, this wrestler needs no introduction, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. He is one of the best wrestlers the world has ever seen. It is James Mason!
And to our left, the man from Salisbury, the ASW World Heavyweight Champion, Joel Redman!
Sometimes wrestling doesn't need any assistance in selling itself to an audience, and nothing says world-class professional wrestling like Joel Redman, the All-Star Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, against James Mason. And a little bit of respect, of course, from two men who have probably wrestled more times than I've had hot dinners, ladies and gentlemen, and an extremely friendly but fierce rivalry continues here at the Studio Theatre. What an absolute treat for all of the audience here tonight, and referee Ben Stone has the honours of being the adjudicator for such an incredible matchup, and expect to see the very best in the way of technical wrestling as Joel Redman looking to assert his power and his dominance. the first ever NXT Tag Team Champion, alongside a man who knows a little bit about wrestling in his own right, Pac. Joel Redman has quite literally seen and done it all in this business and has represented Britain with great pride, but James Mason knows every single trick in the book and then had to rewrite the book to add more tricks to his arsenal. This is the complete wrestler. Look at the talk and the aggression as he's looking to just bend and grind and dislocate that wrist. And wrist lock control is so important. Beautiful kip up and a headlock. Take down now. James Mason sends Joel off the ropes and hits him with a shoulder block. And James Mason maybe under. Oh, look at that. And James Mason stalking Joel, however, respecting that power as you would expect. And this crowd here in Salisbury are red hot for Joel Redman. James Mason, dare I say, ever so slightly flustered, but I doubt it will take me. Oh wow, look at that beautiful technique. Just whirlwinding right through, undercutting the wrist lock control. Oh, Joel Redman, the man who can find room in a phone box, just escapes with such ease. You have no idea, ladies and gentlemen, just how much athleticism and technique it takes to escape from someone like James Mason. And the shoulder block again. James Mason, maybe a slight advantage in the technical standings, but as far as power goes, you can see it. The physique on Joel Redman, the technique, it is really too close to call between genuinely two of the greatest to ever do it. Once again, James Mason, a little bit tentative with a lockup, maybe potentially a test of strength, and a beautiful Japanese stranglehold position from Joel Redman. I mean, a man who has plied his craft in all Japan, that does not surprise me, and now looking to potentially stretch James Mason out for that Japanese stranglehold with the surfboard applied, and look at that. Absolutely flawless technique, as you've come to expect. And James Mason, the man who has a counter for every counter, escapes beautifully. Oh, look at this. A little bit of undressing from Joel Redman. And, look out. It looks like he's found himself in a very awkward position. And James Mason able to manipulate himself. I mean, not exactly something we've come to expect from James Mason as regularly. Looking to apply such great torque to the shoulders, and beautiful. Just not having dare I say, a little bit of fun at the expense of James Mason. And James Mason, a little bit flustered, a little bit angry, a little bit frustrated up to this point that he could not dominate Joel Redman, as he's so used to dominating so many opponents. Referee Ben Stone, nothing more than a bystander right now, just watching in awe, as we all are. These two legends going about, and that's something that helped bring James Mason to the party. That European uppercut as he whips Joel Redman to the corner and captures him with a snapmare coming out of that corner. Looks for a shoulder block, and Joel's not impressed by that. A little bit of flexing going on. The flex appeal is on display here at Salisbury. Beautiful leapfrog, and takes him up and over to Joel Redman and captures him with an absolutely picturesque drop kick. And James Mason heading for higher ground here at the studio in Salisbury. With the storied history of this beautiful theatre, I don't think even the patrons of this wonderful region have seen two legends collide quite like this. And James Mason looks to be perplexed in his own right, a little bit frustrated, a little bit angry with his audience, and tentatively getting back into the ring. Wow, I mean, a lot of aggression there from James Mason. We're not used to seeing that from him. Normally a perennial favourite, but Joel offering his hand there to James as if to say, no hard feelings, it is my hometown. And there's definitely, no question, a large amount of respect between these two individuals. Now I think Joel, after originally offering the hand, is feeling a little bit nervous about the idea of showing James Mason just that extra level of respect. I think it's very evident what the fans of Salisbury think, and Got a handshake accepted. Oh, James Mason looking to catch him, blushing. Ducks on the close. Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, a level of disrespect there. Just slapping Joel Redman in the face. Not going to suffer that kindly. Oh, my God. And James Mason got the foot up and now looking to go up and over it. Oh, my God. And oh, no. James Mason looks to have tweaked his knee. And Joel Redman, and referee Ben Stone, has to take action here, has to take a look at James Mason. This is nothing that anybody here wants to see, especially when it comes to a contest between two legends like this. But James Mason, oh no, and Ben Stone is throwing up the X, ladies and gentlemen. A really unfortunate scenario here, and I think James Mason is done for this singles contest. And even Joel Redman asking for some individuals to come out and, oh, wait a minute. Oh, Joel Redman. I don't think he's done, actually. I thought he might be calling for something. Now referee Steve Lindsay is coming out to check things. And I think Joel Redman is ready to go. But James Mason is clearly in no condition to continue. As you would have seen, as he came off of the second rope, he leapfrogged over the top. And James Mason is a ferocious competitor. And I know James would certainly not want a match thrown out. Especially when it comes to one with the gravity of this enormity that is a match against Joel Redman. A really unfortunate sight to see, but both referees are having to separate Joel from James, and I think we're going to get the official decision, unfortunately, the one that none of us want, from Michelle and Dan.
Make your way around to
Well, due to injury, this match can no longer continue.
An extremely unfortunate circumstance, but I know that had the shoe been on the other foot, Joel Redman would expect no less. I think both men, if they had it their way, would continue.
Hang on. Before we boo James Mason out of the building. It happens to be that today, exactly this day, marks 30 years of James Mason being a professional wrestler. And I've tried 20 years to be as good as James, and I've failed miserably. So I've got no chance of being as good as this man. This is the best wrestler I've ever been in the ring with, and that includes a lot of names. There is nobody better. I want to thank him myself for all the help you've given me over the years and being here tonight to wrestle me on the first show that I run. George, can you bring the flowers in, please? The card here is one of the wrestlers in the back and a nice big bouquet of flowers. I want to keep James in the ring very quickly. We've got 2 birthdays here tonight. Can we have Harvey License into the ring, please? Harvey, jump into the ring. Thank you, Harvey. And we've got a very special birthday boy. My boss, Everson George Groombridge. Please get into the ring. Everson Groombridge into the ring. On the count of 3, can we all sing happy birthday, please? Happy birthday to you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very Harvey. Again, we've got a backstage pass already. Grab onto the desk. Thanks, George. Have a chair. Okay. Something I do monthly at the training school is I award a student of the month. This is for the hardest working student and the person who's made the most improvements during the month. can I firstly have June's Student of the Month, Lily, to the ring, please. Give me a round of applause for Lily. Lily, this is your award for Student of the Month. So now I'm going to announce July Student of the Month. The man who started All-Star Wrestling, which we're the school for, Brian Dixon, who ran shows for 54 years. He ran the shows you would have seen on World of Sport back in the 80s and early 90s. He sadly passed away about a month ago, and we've now decided to name the award the Brian Dixon Award. And it's for young wrestlers who show commitment and hard work, and that we can see a big future for them. The man that's won this month, when he came to me, doctors told him that if he tried to wrestle, that it would kill him. That he has medical conditions and that he wouldn't be able to take a fall in this ring. They were wrong. He takes falls better than anybody else in the school. He hits the ropes harder than anybody else in the school. And he trains his ass off night in and night out. I would like everyone to stand, please. If you don't mind standing, it'd be great. In 2 seconds. As I announce the July All-Star Wrestling South Brian Dixon Award goes to Big Will Rocket. Can you play the music, please? Let's have 3 cheers for Will. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip.
Shut the crap tables down. Now I'm betting really watch you standing around. Strictly looking at status. You can feel the eyes looking at us. I bet they want to be up.
John is backstage here at ASW South. I'm joined by the Brian Dixon Award winner for July, Will Rocket. Will, you look elated with that, maybe slightly surprised at the same time. How are you feeling, say, in front of your home crowd there, being given that award by your head coach?
Oh man, there are no words to describe how much this award really means to me right here. This shows everything I've worked my ass off for. I've had so many people tell me, no, you can't do this. You aren't worthy. You're too fat. You've got a breathing condition. You can't do it. But this goes to show that I can, and I am one of the best in this game right now. I may not have been booked on the show, but I will be here next time, and best believe I will be one of the best in the ring once again. John, thank you very much.
Will Rocket, congratulations.